on today's video, we're going over potentially a few storm systems coming in, so let's get into today's video. Okay, here we are looking at the future on the NAM3K around 7 p.m. tonight here. We do have a little bit of rain and snow showers going on for the western United States, mainly the snow for areas of Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, potentially some mountain snow going on, also some mountain snow going on potentially here, California, all the way up to Washington, maybe a little mountain snow going on, then a little bit of rain also going on here for the western United States here. We also have a snow shower or snow band here in Canada. This will continue to move east into areas of the northeast. During tonight, it will continue to move closer to the northeast, but a little bit of snow could be going on up there around 7 p.m. tonight. Then some rain and snow showers going on in Canada, and maybe a little bit of mix in North Dakota here. Let's fast forward here into the future. Around 10 p.m. we start to see a little bit of snow going on in Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, some of those areas. We also have a little bit of snow continue to move toward northeast. We have a little bit of snow maybe around 10 p.m. in areas of New York there. Also a little bit of snow going on still in Canada there. We'll continue to watch as it moves forward. We're going to watch this low pressure system move in, because this low pressure system will be moving into the United States, which will bring potentially some moisture to come up from the Gulf of Mexico here that we'll have to watch for maybe a little bit of severe weather going on here with this next storm coming in here. So let's fast forward here. We'll see a little bit of that moisture try to come up from the Gulf of Mexico, if you can't already see it already going on down here. We also see a little bit of snow here, rain showers going on for areas of Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah. Also a little bit of snow going on here in the northwest here. Also some snow going on, it looks like, also here in the northeast here, that we could be seeing a little bit of snow going on, some light snow. As we move on here, we see that snow kind of moves out mostly to the northeast, maybe a little bit there in Maine, but other than that, not much snow going on. Some snow moves into areas of the upper Midwest here, and it looks like snow continues for the mountain areas, and then it looks like some rain and snow tries to move into areas of the western United States, with maybe another storm that we'll have to watch coming in here. Then you can see some of that moisture moving up here into north here because of the Gulf of Mexico there. See some of that moisture by those rain showers here. So we will have a little bit of moisture there from the Gulf of Mexico. And as we fast forward here, we see that rain and snow continues. We can't go far out to see the thunderstorms that develop here on Thursday, but on day 3, the SPC did issue a marginal risk severe weather that we're going to have to watch for. Maybe a little bit of severe weather going on here on Thursday night into Friday. We'll have to watch very closely here. Doesn't go quite far out to see if there's going to be severe weather, but as far out as it goes is to 6 p.m., which we're not seeing too much going on at this time, but still, we'll have to watch it closely here, and I'll give you guys updates here on the channel about the risk. Here's the GFS showing what's going on here by 6 p.m. on Thursday night here. You can see some of those thunderstorms going on during the nighttime hours, potentially here for the south, with that moisture here coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. We're also seeing quite a bit of snow here in Canada here. We do have a little bit of snow going on. Then you can see another storm's trying to move in potentially from the west here into potentially the United States here. That's the next storm we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. We also do have a little bit of snow going on here for the western United States for around Thursday night. So as we fast forward, we'll see that storm will continue to move east here into the eastern United States here around Alabama, Georgia, a little bit of rain into areas of the Midwest, maybe the Mid-South there. We're seeing a little bit of rain and thunderstorms going on. Could be a little bit of severe weather going on with this here, especially down here in the south in the areas of Georgia, South Carolina. We'll have to watch maybe for a little bit of severe weather here. Then we see this next storm system tries to move in here with snow here on this side, and then a little bit of rain here on the non-mountain side there. So we'll have to watch this storm, because this will be the next storm that tries to move into the central U.S. So you see the other storm moves out here, is mainly out of here close to around Sunday night. Heading into Monday, the storm system tries to move out. Maybe a little bit of rain and snow here still going on by this time, 6 p.m. here on around Sunday night here. But we see this next storm system comes in here, brings some snow to areas of the mountain snow area around Colorado, Arizona, Wyoming here, Utah. Here we do have snow going on from this next system, And watch as we fast forward, we see another chance of potentially maybe some severe weather for the south here, potentially here, and then some snow for the north maybe here. Quite a bit of snow being possible here around January 2nd here. So we will have to watch this storm very closely. This model has been showing it for a little while now that there could be another storm right after the storm that we're talking about potentially later this week. Now it's showing one for potentially early next week here. So we're definitely going to have to watch this very closely because this looks like something we'll have to watch very closely here and be very concerned about here in the future for sure. But for now, we're going to just watch it closely here. We can also see some heavy snow into the Midwest here. We'll have to watch that closely also. Then, as we fast forward, maybe a little bit of snow here for the western United States. But by this time, usually the models are a little more iffy and usually more wrong by this time. So we don't focus too much farther out here. Okay, here we are looking at the instability for the first storm here. As we fast forward, we'll see some of that instability continue to move more north into the day. On Thursday here by 6 p.m., you can see instability all the way up into areas of Missouri here, Kentucky, Tennessee here. We'll be seeing quite a bit of instability, and instability is basically the juice needed for the thunderstorms, for their energy basically here. So they'll have quite a bit of instability here. It looks like getting close to 1,000 joules per kilogram of instability here. This is still quite far out, so this could go up or down in the next few days here. Definitely something we'll have to watch closely. We see there isn't that much instability, but there is a little bit here. And it continues to move into the south here. It looks like a little more instability as it continues to move south here into Georgia, South Carolina, Florida here. We do see that instability continue here, so we will maybe have to watch for a little bit of severe weather going on as it continues to move east here. So we'll have to watch that closely. Then you see by the next storm system, we see actually quite a bit of CAPE comes up here into these areas around 1,000 to maybe even close to 2,000 joules per kilogram here with the next storm system, which is quite a bit of instability here. This is why the Storm Prediction Center is starting to get a little concerned. At least they said in their outlook yesterday. They said they're a little more concerned with this one on Monday here, but they so far haven't issued a outlook for that far out yet, but still something we're going to have to watch very closely. It'll continue to move east with still quite a bit of instability being possible here with these storms that continue to move east here with the second storm system here, so we're definitely going to have to watch this very closely. Moisture here, watch as we go forward here, we see that moisture moves into areas of the central United States with around low to mid 60-degree dew points here, where areas of the south here, which is quite a bit for some severe weather here. Severe weather likes this kind of moisture here, and we see this severe weather takes up a lot of that moisture here. But watch as the next storm system comes in. Look at how much moisture moves up into these areas here, up to close to 70-degree dew points almost, with some of this moisture that will develop with this next storm system coming in. This is the second storm system that I'm a little more concerned about if this does happen here, because a lot of moisture moves up in some of these areas, and that kind of concerns me a little bit for potentially some severe weather going on with the second system. It's still a little far out, but I am a little more concerned with the second system that's coming in here. That's going to bring moisture a lot more up into more areas in the Midwest here, which could bring a big chance of potentially some severe weather for the eastern United States here with this next system. And that severe weather eats up that moisture here, and eventually we see lower moisture here as we move forward into Friday, January 6th, if this does come to fruition. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share. I hope you guys enjoyed. I changed today's video because I wanted to make my videos different from other people. Like Weather Watcher, I've been kind of using his kind of videos lately, so I'm going to be changing my video layouts kind of like this now to make them not exactly the same like as Weather Watchers. So I do want to real quickly say I'm sorry, Weather Watcher, for kind of taking your idea for videos. So I wanted to change it up, so now this is how my videos will try to be from now on, so they're different from his. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video or stream.